everybody. It's my Guns for Girls workout, and I love it. I love it, I love it. But it's going to burn, but in a really, really good way, I promise. What am I trying to do? Set my timer. All right, so let's get going. Let's jog it out first. So yeah, we're gonna work shoulders, biceps, triceps, wrists and forearms. And it's really important for every single one of these exercises that you use good form. Reach up, let's do some, all these stretches are gonna be gentle. Since your muscles aren't warm, you wanna be gentle, open up. Okay, push your fingertips back. Again, be very gentle, stretching those forearms and biceps. Put your fingertips between your shoulder blades, pull down into the back. So what is an isometric exercise? It's when you hold a position, you keep your muscles under increased tension for a certain period of time, okay? And so you're holding, the burn is really intense, you've got to breathe through these holds. In through your nose, out through your mouth. It's so good. So you've got to kind of trust me on that. Okay, so the first one that we are going to do, sorry, I pulled up the wrong workout. So with these, I always want you to have the next lightest weight down because it's just important that you are able to grab what you need. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do, where's my ball? I mean, seriously. Hey, Eli. Yeah? Where's my workout ball? Can you please find it and bring it up for me? Okay, well, in the meantime, excuse me, chart. Life with children. All right, so I am going to get 10s and I'm going to get 8s. And actually, because of my little issue, I'll get 5s too. Okay, so you can sit in a chair on your stability ball, if you can find it. And so the whole goal is we are going to use our knees as support. We're going to curl up and lower to a 90-degree angle. So your arm makes an L. You've got to keep that core tight. So we're going to move at first, and then we're going to hold. Okay? So your elbows are up above your knees, so when you lower, you have a little support up. Hey Dave, can you find out from Eli where my stability ball is? Eli, please find my stability ball, honey, I'm working out. So we're gonna curl. How long have we been going? Perfect. For another 8 seconds. Thank you. Oh my gosh, here it comes. Here it comes. You know these floors are... No, honey. Just please walk it up to me. All right. So now we're going to do a 30-second hold. Thank you. Love you. Okay. So now we're holding. So you see where we are. We're not lowered, resting on our knees. We're up a little bit. You're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. So I actually stuck with the 10s. I didn't know if I'd be able to, but I did. So you want these biceps to be burning. So if they're not, it means your weight is too light. and done. So that's what we are going for, that burn, that intensity, which is really good. I love the isometric holds. I really have seen a difference in how I feel the burn over time. All right, so now we are going to get our balls. And we are going to do a tricep exercise. So I'm going to actually I'm going to try a 12 because I initially reached for the 10. Remember, sometimes when you reach for that initial thing, just be like, you know what, I'm going to go off one and see how it goes. So we're going to roll out on our ball. I think I'm so far away from it. We're going to roll out on our ball, okay? You're going to have your head resting on the ball. The weight is above your chest, not above your face. And you're going to lower and you're going to come up. Now, the goal is your abs have got to aid you in getting that weight back up. I do not want you jerking the weight, doing anything unsafe. Remember, if you're on the ball, if your knees are together, it's going to be harder to keep your balance. So open up if you need a little assistance. Lower, as low as you can, and bring up. Drive those hips up towards the ceiling. I'm going to move my knees in a little bit to increase the challenge. Make sure you have a good handle on that weight. So people are like, how do I know when it's time to drop down? You drop down when your form starts to get a little sloppy, or you're having to kind of use bad form to get that weight where you want it to be. We do not want to do that. That's how injuries happen. Knock on wood, I've never gotten injured doing Visco Fit. I'm super careful. I care much more about your form than about what weights you are using. We're not a heavyweight program anyway. We're done. Well, we're not done. We're just done with that part. Because now we have to go to the hold. So we're going to slide back. We're going to lower that weight. If you do not feel like you can hold that weight for 30 seconds in a safe position, then that's important for you to know. All right, sorry, I was just getting my settings because I can't feel this thing when the timer's done. Okay, 30 seconds, and we're gonna do a hold. So you're gonna roll out, drive those hips up, lower the weight, and kind of start to lift it up to where the triceps are really burning. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So you're gonna feel this a lot of places. Your arms should be shaking, mine are, but I've got control of the weight. 2, 1, and done. Bring it up slowly and carefully. Roll up. Whew. Yeah, my arms were like, ugh. Have some water. Okay, now we're going to do shoulders. I like doing exercises, arm exercises on the ball, because I feel like I'm working up here, but while I'm on this ball, it helps me remember to keep my core tight, which is good. Okay. So what are we doing? We're lifting. We're lifting. So I'm keeping my knees together, rolling forward a little bit more, keeping my knees together. Hey Siri, text Dave Punkashar and say, can you please put the sausage on to cook? squeeze to lift. Shoulders are very, very challenging. So if you picked up 5 pounds and you're brand new, you're probably finding you have to drop. But remember, when the burn gets to be too intense, just take those breaks. 3 to 4 seconds. Good job. Okay, so now it's time for the hold. Sounds easy, it's not. We're lifting and we are holding, holding, holding. So I'm keeping the 5 pounds, even though I think this is going to be very challenging. Make sure you're sitting up tall, your abs are tight. I know the burn is crazy intense. That's why we're doing this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Okay, so now I have my 5s and I'll do my 3s. And I'm going to put these weights back because, again, we always want to make sure we're organized, we're keeping our space clean. It helps prevent anything from ending up on the floor, which then could put you at risk because, God forbid, you trip over a dumbbell. I've done it before. It's not fun. Okay, so I'm a big proponent of working wrists and forearms, not an area that a lot of women focus on, but it's important to me. And trust me, I have been running in the woods. I have been in New York City and slipped on ice, went down on my wrists, and was very thankful that I had taken the time to strengthen them, because both times I've fallen, I went down really hard. So, and I was totally fine. I stood up, I was like, okay. So that's what I credit, is these workouts. So with this one, I want you to hang the back of your forearms and curl up and back, up and back. We're gonna go for 45 seconds, and then we're gonna do a 30-second hold, and then we're gonna flip over. These are much more challenging than they look. I want you to get that full flexion, please. Back as far as you can, in as far as you can. You know what's nice is I can actually feel, I probably could have gone for the 8s and I have never felt that before. But that's really good. So next time I will grab 8s. Okay. So now we're gonna go to a 30-second hold, and what does that look like? You'll see, you're gonna curl in as far as you can. The burn is really crazy. Breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Good job. Harder than it looks. Okay, so now we're gonna flip over. Palms facing down. You're gonna go lower in as far as you can and back as far as you can. So I really, again, full flexion. We got this. We can do it. So you might have started with the weight that you started with, you probably did, before we flipped over, and you might be like, oh no, can't do it. And that's completely fine. Now that I'm writing, sitting at a table all day long writing, it's probably probably good for me to do these exercises also. Okay, now we're gonna do our hold. I'm going to my 3s for the hold. Do not want 30-minute hold, 30-second. Okay, so you're going in as far as possible. I know. We're gonna do in for 15 seconds and back for 15 seconds. Okay, now back. Come on. Keep those abs tight. Do not give in. Come on, lift that back as far as you can. And we're done. It's good, right? Good stuff. Let's see how much longer we have to work out so I can figure out. Okay, good. We're doing great. Great, great, great. On time. Okay. So I want to do another bicep exercise because I think we all want to be strong and have a little bit of definition. I personally am not interested in like being bulked up. And if you do kind of like that look, if you really want to build muscle, build up your muscle and have bigger muscles, then this is probably not the program for you, although you could certainly just use heavier weights. That is a possibility. Okay, so for this one, your arm is on the inside and you are going to curl, and I want a full extension. That means all the way down, all the way in. Your elbow is supported on the inside of your knee. I'm using a 10 and this feels good, but it's definitely getting heavier. We're going to do a 15-second hold on each side. Okay, go. Your arm is at a 90-degree angle. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 2, 1, and done. Good job. Shake it out. Okay, now we're going to go with the other arm. Elbow is on the inside, full extension and curl. Your other hand is just resting gently on your knee. You're keeping those abs tight, please. More seconds and then we're going to hold. Okay, hold. Arm is in a 90-degree angle. If the weight is too heavy, I want you to drop it, but keep that hold. And done. Good job. Good job, good job. Look at that. We literally hit the timer. Just right. Okay, put your weights away. And then we're going to do our cool down because I never want you to skip that. I don't want you to skip your warm up and I don't want you to skip your cool down. So reach up high, lean to one side, and then to the other. And then I want you to just bend, stretch out your back. Twist around to one side, twist around to the other, press your fingers back towards me. These are all bigger stretches now. Your fingers are between your shoulder blades, pull down into the back. Hook one arm around the other, pull it in. Other side. Shake those wrists out and give yourself some hugs. We did it, and I will see you on Wednesday. Same